Oh, you're such a.
But this is ridiculous. Like, this is so racist. I've never been locked up.
Right here. Too late for that.
What you mean it's too late?
Too late. Look how she's acting.
This shit is
Sit down. Sit. Where's your?
Cause she act like a fool. She act like a fool.
On the 17th of August 2023, airport police at Tampa International Airport responded to a disturbance at a Southwest Airlines gate, where a passenger was confronting staff after missing her flight to Chicago. The two sisters had been at the airport since 8 in the morning. A disagreement over timing caused them to miss their 9:55 flight, and frustration escalated into a loud confrontation with gate staff.
It's one of those nights.
I'll be waiting for you. Thank you for coming.
Okay.
Don't say shit to me. Get the out of my face.
Really? You're gonna go that way? Is that how this is gonna go?
Ma'am,
I'm not doing it.
You're gonna need this in jail, ma'am.
you need to chill out.
I'm chill, y'all.
You're gonna need this in jail, ma'am.
Bro,
You're gonna need this in jail.
Don't
You need to
yell at me.
relax.
I'm not yelling
You need
at
to relax.
Stop talking
You need to
to me.
relax.
I'm not yelling
Relax.
at you. I'm
Lower your
chill.
voice. No,
Y'all
you're not.
yelling at
No,
me.
you're not.
Don't-
Relax.
Bro, stop talking
Relax.
to me.
No,
Stop
bro,
talking
you
to me.
relax.
Stop talking to me.
Relax.
On my life. Stop talking
Relax.
to me. I'm cool.
Relax.
Y'all
You're not.
coming
Wait a
up
minute.
at me, guarding
Relax.
me. I'm cool.
Relax.
I
Is this
ain't
yours?
trying to make it like
Is this
I'm-
yours? Relax.
This is mine. I'm
Relax.
cool.
Relax.
I'm cool. The
Exactly. Relax. Relax.
Hey.
Then you need to leave then, ma'am. You hear me? You hear me?
Hello.
Let's go.
Hello.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hello.
Let's go.
Yes.
You gotta go. You can't act like this. You gotta go.
Bro,
You gotta
get
go.
off my
You're-
back.
go.
What the f?
We're not gonna play this game. We're not gonna play this game. We're not playing this game. No. I'm not playing this game. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Absolutely. You want to go for a ride? I got a ride for you.
Relax.
Absolutely. We're gonna take care of you. 3 hots and a cot. You got it.
Now you want to call me? Hey, on my life. Hey, my son.
I got it.
Make our flight. I'm sorry. English. I'm sorry. Huh? This my sisters. I'm sorry. Right, we trying to make it to Chicago. I'm sorry.
You're gonna go.
My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. We just emotionally frustrated. We just trying to make our flight and we missed it. Like, we been here all day, y'all. I'm sorry.
Calm it down.
Emotional, like we from Chicago, we not from here, and we trying to make it home. We been here since 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not trying to scream at you. I'm sorry, but we been yes, I'm sorry. We been here since 8 o'clock in the morning. We just trying to make it the home.
Where's your flight? What time's your flight?
It's at 9:55. We boarded at 10. We boarded at 10, but they still we can't make it, and I feel like we can.
You can't.
Like, it's just too much. I told my sister, let's leave at 8:30 so that we can make it every time. And she didn't listen to me, and now we're late, and she's screaming at me. Like, but I've been saying this because I knew this would happen. I know our airports go. And I'm just frustrated. We got work. We got all type of stuff to do. We can't afford another day.
Let's calm down a minute. Where's your?
Too late.
I'm not from Tampa.
Too late.
This shit
I don't
is
care.
this-
Too late.
Bro,
Florida Statute Section 509.141 allows airport operators to remove any person who is disorderly. The deeper question is whether her conduct crossed into criminal disorderly conduct under Florida Statute Section 877.03. Section 877.03 requires conduct calculated to provoke a breach of the peace, not mere profanity. Florida courts in State v. Saunders held that profane language directed at officers alone does not satisfy that standard. The First Amendment protects offensive speech unless it rises to fighting words. That doctrine comes from Chaplinsky versus New Hampshire, decided in 1942, and courts have consistently applied a narrow reading of it since. Officers stated that Southwest staff asked her to leave and she refused. The stated probable cause. Florida Statute Section 810.09 requires a lawful warning to depart and willful refusal. Both elements must be present. The subject claims she said okay and was already walking away before. Officers acted. If accurate, Willful refusal was never complete. Under Section 810.09. Pre-arrest surveillance footage would be the deciding evidence.
You
Too late.
disrespectful as hell. What's
I'm not disrespectful. You just don't listen. Sandell. Don't spell it wrong. Let's go.
But that's not disrespectful.
Absolutely not.
You know what it is? Screaming at the top of your lungs, cussing.
Act like a moron.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm finna pass out. So if I pass out on the count of y'all, this death shit is going on y'all right.
Here, let's go over here.
Ah!
Sit right there.
Ah!
What are you doing?
Oh, you're hurting my arms!
You're doing it to yourself.
Damn, let me go. That's what I'm telling y'all.
Darling.
Damn, let
You're
me.
on video.
Bro,
You're not
my
going anywhere.
arm is about to pop out
Really?
of place.
Why?
Because you're overly aggressing me.
No,
That's
man.
why I'm telling
No.
you.
To yourself.
No, I'm
No,
not. I'm calm. Be
No,
down.
relax.
Oh
Relax,
my God,
man.
bro.
Just
Let me.
relax.
Oh.
No.
Please, if we
over
can
here.
make it, I don't want y'all to arrest
right here.
my sister. If y'all
Too late for that.
What you mean it's too late?
Too late. Look how she's acting.
This shit is
Sit down.
crazy.
Sit.
I'm arrested.
Where's your...
Cause she act like a fool. She act like a fool. She act like a fool, Mom.
Hey,
I swear
guys,
to
pick her up and get her
God.
out of here.
I'm trying to calm down, Mama. I know. Just
Where's your confirmation at?
my confirmation right here, sir. It's
What time was that? All right, what
It
time?
said 6. It said
Settle down.
It said 9:55.
So it's 10 now, and y'all ain't even on that side to get through screening. So
We would have made it though.
You're not gonna make it because they closed the boarding doors well in advance.
Is it a way y'all can bring her back? I don't have no way to
She's
get
acting like a fool right now.
her
You see how
out.
she's acting? So do you want to check with Southwest to see if you can get rebooked?
Yes, please.
Alright, so let's calm down and let's go over here and see if they can help you.
Ooh,
Relax.
this shit hurt, bro.
I told you twice to leave. Look at
No, I'm not. Y'all are
here.
grabbing my arms. That's
Nobody's
why I'm
touching
telling
your
you. Can you let my arms go, bro?
Nobody's touching your arm.
Bro, you're not touching my arm, but you clearly got your arm on me.
I have my arm on the back.
But
of
you're
your arm.
still.
We're gonna stand
That's
up.
what
Hey,
I'm gonna
hurts.
touch your arm.
I'm
Stand up like
telling
an adult.
Yeah, come on, let's stand up.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
Let me
You know what?
go.
We'll just let you be a Baker act. How's that?
Oh, this shit hurt,
Just
bro.
relax.
Oh, this shit. Can you unloosen it some?
No,
That's
I'll
why
fix
I'm
it. Get up.
Ouch!
Oh, you're such a
Off me!
drama queen.
Ow! This shit hurts! Ow! Oh my fucking God! You don't have to grab my legs, I can walk!
No, you can't.
Hi. Is there any way you want to rebook them? First off,
They will not be traveling on Southwest.
everything's been canceled.
They
Perfect.
they
Thank
were
you very
canceled,
much.
yeah.
What? No? Good. All right.
And now she wanna act like a fool when I told her, yeah, she always do this, and I told her, let's leave at 8:30. I told her, let's leave at 8:30 because we was 10 minutes away. We would have made it at 8:40. I don't have Uber. I don't have Uber on my phone. I'm dependent on everything, and she acting like a fool. I can't control her. She's showing out. She calling me names in front of all these. I can't. Like, this too much for me. I'm trying to get home. I have to do hair. I can't do this.
There we go. Here, sit in the chair.
You're hurting me.
Stop kicking them. Stop fighting.
Bro, can y'all please put my arms in the front?
Nope.
This shit hurts.
Not gonna happen.
Doing it to yourself.
Bro,
You were walking fine and you dropped to the floor.
Cause it hurts.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. I'm not playing with
Ouch!
you.
Ma'am, stand up. Come on.
Lean up.
I'm grown!
There you go.
Ow!
There you go. Perfect.
Y'all, I'm finna throw up.
Then throw it.
Oh, can you
Okay with that.
please? Okay, I'm calm. Can you
you're
please
not.
just loosen this a little bit? Can you tell me where she going, sir? I'm sorry.
Road Jail.
Huh?
Orient Road Jail. Hillsborough County's jail.
What's the name of it?
Orient
Orient.
Road Jail.
It's too much. I can't get out of jail. I'm 20. Like, Orient. Just calm down. I'm calm, y'all. I've been calm. I ain't been doing nothing but trying to make it to the flight. Like, this is so frustrating. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. This is frustrating. I'm just trying to make it home. She acting like a fool. I don't know what to do. They said she in jail now. I'm pretty sure you gotta bail out or whatever. I don't got time for this, Maya. I'm just trying to. I swear.
You need to get searched.
I understand that. I have no problem with getting
Then put your
searched.
feet in, because you're not going to kick her while you do it.
I understand that. Y'all not listening to me.
You're not listening to us.
I will put my feet in
So
with
put
no
it in.
regrets, with no problem.
So put it in.
I'm just asking. Put it in.
So she can search
Sir,
you.
can you, bro, like, can you just loosen this a little bit? I'm not trying to cause a problem. I'm not trying to be a drunk. I'm not trying to be none of that. I'm just asking you, loosen this a little bit. Okay, listen. But ma'am, I understand everything. Like, please don't try to make me like I'm a drunk black person. I get it. I get it. You be quiet for 1 second. You don't have to yell at me. Stop. Okay? What's your first name? I'm trying to
She had a badge. She
like a
threw it.
civilized human being.
I'm just thinking, I'm just thinking,
Her
get her
sister's
ID.
over here, but I don't know
Get her
where she
ID
is.
at least.
Stay quiet. Okay? We're going to uncuff me for a second and check those. Can you be quiet? I'm not going to say another word. Thank you.
I'm not going to run around like that, acting like that.
No.
Screaming, yelling, throwing stuff around.
Twice, it's time to leave, it's time to go. That's it.
You treat me with respect, okay? Perfectly fine. We missed the flight. The next flight ain't until 5 a.m. Okay, but what I told you, they locking her up. She's in jail. She's in oriented jail, Mom. She's grown. Don't let her start taking care of herself. She want to sit down, leave her ass. She acting like a fool in the airport for no reason, Mom. She acting like a fool. And I told her, Mom. Yes. Can you tell me where to go so I can get her? I'm sorry.
It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while.
How long?
Process her in a couple hours.
They said it's gonna be a couple hours before they even process her.
Officers initiated a physical arrest. The subject resisted dropping to the floor and kicking. Under Graham versus Connor, the 1989 Supreme Court. Standard. Force is judged from the officer perspective at the moment of action. The resistance produced a separate charge under Florida Statute Section 843.02. Resisting without violence. Under Johnson versus State, Florida does not allow physical resistance even to an unlawful arrest. That rule is absolute. Southwest confirmed it would not rebook the passenger and banned her from the carrier. Under 49 United States Code, Section 44902, airlines have the federal authority to refuse any passenger who creates a disturbance risk. Officers helped the younger sister find alternative flights reflecting sound de-escalation. However, no Miranda advisement appeared on camera during transport, which could affect the admissibility of any statements made. She was transported to Orient Road Jail in Hillsborough County. Under Florida Statute Section 903.046, a misdemeanor arrestee is entitled to a bail opportunity. For a trespass charge, recognizance or modest bail is typical.
So what should I do? Because I'm by myself, Ma. I don't know what to do. It's too much.
How old is she? How old is
She's
she?
21. I got her purse. I got her purse with me. What should I do?
How are you?
Just wait. Ma, I swear to God, I told this girl, let's leave at 8:30, 10 minutes away. She steady telling me I'm wrong. Then when we get to the airport, she screamed to the top of her lungs, Ma.
Hey, Harvey.
I told Ma.
We need her ID.
Yeah,
We need her ID out of there real quick. That's what I thought.
She has her phone.
I'm sober. That's what I'm telling you. It's not me. I've been sober. That's why I told her let's leave at 8:30 because we don't know Tampa airports, Mom. I told her that. She get into Tampa and she's still acting slow. Like, I'm just trying to get home. I'm not trying to go through this, Mom. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, whether it's you, her, him, or him. I'm not. I promise you. I swear to God, I am not trying to go down that route. I can walk off perfectly fine. You want to give me a test, straight test? I swear to God, I promise you, I'm not there. I just got a little upset because I missed my flight. That is it.
I've listened to you, okay? So you've went past whatever is legally justified, okay? I've listened to you. But Southwest had a problem with you. I don't know what that problem was. I was not there, okay? But they wanted you to leave. You did not leave.
I love.
You just sent me a picture.
You were still in the airport, okay? So therefore,
I'm the aggressor.
I didn't say you're an aggressor. I'm saying
that's what I feel like, man.
But it has nothing to do with being aggressive or not.
But I feel like y'all are trying to make it like I'm the aggressor, and I'm not. I'm just frustrated. I'm just trying to get home. I'm not from here.
You are a little too frustrated to stay in the
because they're not understanding.
Yeah. Okay. I've heard you.
Ma'am, can you? I'm just asking one question. Can you at least just ask the people I came with to come here? I'm not trying to.
They're not going to come here. I'm going to go talk to them right now. Okay.
They can't come to the car.
I'm going to go talk to them. Okay.
Okay. No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking a question, you guys. I'm just asking a question. I promise. That's what sends me on edge, you guys. You make me like I'm just this aggressor, and I'm not. Can you? But ma'am.
I just said put your foot in.
Southwest is not going to fly you guys.
Who can fly?
Well, that's what I got to figure out. So give me a minute, talk to your mom, let me figure out who else flies to Midway. You want to go to Midway or O'Hare? It doesn't matter.
I'm 20. I'm with my big sister, so I'm depending on her. Like, I'm not trying
You want Midway or O'Hare? It doesn't matter.
Midway, please. Okay.
Just sit. Hey, who else flies the Midway? Yeah. You guys? Spirit? Maybe? Spirit?
I think Frontier has a flight.
It's probably only canceled. So you have to go there.
Oh, Lord Jesus. I ain't going down there.
You always look at the departure boards to see what.
Something totally
over here to see if you see.
Southwest? Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm from Chicago. I kind of know my girl's attitude the way that I knew she was
Looks like Southwest.
Probably just
Of course you can't.
What about O'Hare? Try O'Hare.
Yeah, she's going to have to be O'Hare.
O'Hare's United.
Only Midway Southwest.
Yeah, that's
United.
So,
Yep, that's
it's going to have to be
United.
O'Hare, which is United.
Yeah, it's like 40 minutes.
My mom's going to be pissed trying to drive from here. Check on United today, man.
Really?
It's definitely going to be tomorrow morning.
Oh, this shit is bogus as I'm not even the aggressor, guys. Like, this shit is wrong. This shit is so bogus. Like, I'm in jail. I'm not even from Miami, you guys.
It's alright. You're going to jail now. It is what it is.
Oh my God, I'm not from here. I'm not from here, you guys. Can you please just hear me out? Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. I'm not from here. I don't know what's going on. Can somebody please just talk to me?
You're going to jail, ma'am. For trespass.
Okay, well, I understand that much, but I'm just asking, what's after that? What time will I be released? I have a flight to
Whenever you
catch.
post bond or whenever that's when it's probably tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Probably tomorrow morning.
Can I make a phone call?
They'll let you make a phone call.
This is, oh my God, please. I can't go to jail in Tampa. I'm not from Tampa. Get somebody, oh my God. Y'all didn't even hear my side of the story though. Y'all just took their side. I feel like that's completely unfair. And y'all not even trying to hear me out. Like, y'all completely ignoring me. That's acceptable? That's what y'all do under the law?
Man, if you don't want to talk this like an adult, how can we talk to you? Because every time we try to say something, all you do is yell over us and complain. You want to have a conversation, we can, but you have to listen. That's part of having a conversation, right? Does that make sense?
You said that's part of having a conversation.
And right?
I'm listening.
You yell over us.
No, that's not true because y'all not letting me explain my part of the statement. Y'all never even let me talk. Y'all just instantly arrested me and manhandled me. Y'all never even heard my part of the story. Am I lying? Exactly. Y'all never heard my side of the story. Y'all instantly arrested me when y'all felt like it was too much. And I told y'all I was perfectly fine.
Obviously you weren't perfect. They're asking you to leave, you didn't leave. Trespass.
No, they asked me to leave once and I said okay. I never said I had to ride with them though. It's on footage. It's on footage. I never said I had to ride with them. I swear to on my grandmother's grave, I never said I had to ride with them. I said it was okay. You can pull up the cameras now. I said okay and I walked off. I never said I had to ride with them. Well, I understand that. All I want to know is, can I make a call and can I figure out a way to get home? That's all I want to figure out. I just want to get home. How many phone calls can I make? I'm sorry, what was that?
You have to speak to the people in jail about the rules over there. We're not in charge of how many
I'm going to miss my flight. I'm stuck in Florida. Oh my God, bro. Y'all, please. Oh my God. Get somebody, please. I can't, y'all. Please, help me. Please, God, please, Gene. I cannot stay here. I'm not from Tampa. I don't know how this shit goes. Like, I'm not trying. I keep telling y'all, I'm not being aggressive. I literally do not know how this goes. Like, I genuinely do not know. Like, I'm serious. Ma'am, you keep saying, I understand that part. I'm just asking, how do I get out? I understand I'm going to jail.
Over there, they're going to explain the process. We are just police officers.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus, God, please help me. I cannot go to jail for 6 hours. I cannot stay in Tampa. I can't. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, Lord. I cannot stay in here. I'm not from Tampa. Please help me. Please, y'all. Please, I will give whatever it takes to get out of here. I cannot stay.
Jail, ma'am. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
You said what?
You're going to jail.
I understand that. You keep saying that. Y'all keep repeating the same thing. I'm asking, how much do it cost to get out? I understand I'm going to jail.
We do not control that. That is something.
Like, y'all keep repeating the same thing, though. I know I'm going to jail. I'm in a police car. I know that.
Go over there, ask the jail, and they'll have a better idea. But
oh my God, Lord Jesus. God, please, God, please. I can't go to jail in Tampa. I'm not from Tampa. I don't know what I'm doing, God. Please help me, Jesus. I cannot. Oh my God, Lord. I'm gonna pass the out. I cannot go to jail. I can't. I cannot go in Tampa. Please, Jesus Christ, Lord. Oh my God. I have to go to a hospital. I can't stay in a jail, y'all. I have medical history of bad examining. I cannot. I will pass out and pass away. I'm serious. I cannot go to jail, y'all. I'm having a heart attack. My chest is beating extremely fast and I'm really high. I'm not playing, y'all. I have history of this. I cannot go to a jail. I will pass out. I swear to God on my life. Y'all can sit there with me and keep me handcuffed. I cannot go to jail. I'm gonna pass out. Like, seriously, please, God. Please, Jesus Christ, Lord. Please, God. have medical history of falling out.
During transport, she reported lightheadedness, shortness of breath, and a racing heartbeat. Under City of Revere versus Massachusetts General Hospital, 1983. Officers must provide care for ill persons in custody. No EMS request appears anywhere in this footage. When a detainee reports specific, repeated symptoms, constitutional minimum requires a documented response before transport. This is the clearest procedural gap in this encounter. She was charged with criminal trespass under Section 810.09 and resisting without violence under Section 843.02 and banned from Tampa International Airport for 1 year. Criminal case outcome is unconfirmed in public records. Officers receive a B-. De-escalation efforts were appropriate. Force was proportionate under Graham versus Connor, and they genuinely assisted the younger sister. The grade drops for failing to request EMS during transport. The subject receives a C+. Her rights awareness was notable, and she eventually complied. However, her sustained escalation gave legal justification for arrest, and physical resistance added a charge that was hard to contest. Southwest Airlines receives a B. It exercised lawful authority under 49 United States Code Section 44902. Earlier intervention, a supervisor or reaccommodation offer could have prevented this from becoming a police matter. First lesson. Once law enforcement arrives, profanity and refusal to de-escalate shift legal exposure from the airline to you. Compliance preserves your ability to contest the airline decision later. Escalation forfeits that option. Second lesson. In Florida, physically resisting arrest is illegal even if the arrest itself is unlawful. Johnson v. State is unambiguous on that point. The courtroom is the remedy. Resistance on scene only compounds your legal problem. Third lesson. For law enforcement, City of Revere versus Massachusetts. General Hospital requires a documented response when a detainee reports specific symptoms. Requesting EMS protects the individual and shields the department from liability.
My stomach hurts and I feel very lightheaded. I'm just trying to get home, you guys. I'm not from here. Please, God, I cannot do this. Please, I just need help. I just want to make a phone call home. I cannot. I will put whatever it takes to get off of this. I just cannot sit in a jail cell for 6 hours. I can't. I'm gonna pass out. I have medical history of this. You can look up any history you want. I cannot sit in this. I'm getting very lightheaded. I just need somebody to take me out of this. Please. My head is spinning. Like, seriously, I cannot sit in this. I cannot believe this is happening right now. Like, this is unbelievable. This is just unbelievable. Y'all didn't even hear me out. Like, y'all just instantly arrested me. Y'all didn't even talk to me. You just instantly put handcuffs on me. This is ridiculous. Like, this is so racist. I've never been locked up in any other city, state, country, whatever you want to call it. This has never happened to me. This is the first time in my life this has ever happened. I'm not putting it on you guys, but this never happened to me. Like, I just can't believe this right now. I just need help getting out of these handcuffs. I promise you I'm not going to do anything crazy. I perfectly understand everything that's going on right now. I know my rights and I know where I'm going. I'm under the arrest. Anything I say or do will be held against me in the court of law. I understand everything. I just want to get out of the handcuffs. That's it. So you guys said I will be able to make a phone call. I'm sorry, what was that? Will I be able to make more than one phone call? I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm not sure how many phone calls you
Okay. Do you have some water? I'm feeling really lightheaded. I'm not trying to be a problem, but I do this. Ma'am, you're not understanding me. I do this a lot. I have medication for this. I will pass out. That's all I'm saying. I cannot oh my God. If I die in this car, I swear to God. Oh my God. I'm getting really lightheaded. I'm freaking out. Oh my God, Lord. cannot take this. My head is spinning right now. Please, somebody help me. Please, God. Please, I just want to get out. I just need to get out. I just want to get out of the handcuffs. That's it. I don't care to be in jail. I just need to get out of the handcuffs. I feel like I'm about to pass out. Do you at least have some water? Sir, do you have... Oh my God. Sir, please. Please, sir. Please. I feel my breath is getting short. I just want some water, please. I just have one quick question. Do you guys know when I'll be released? Because I have a flight.
I'm not sure, man.
You're not sure. It all depends in there. You're not in charge of that.
Okay, like you don't have to be like smart, man. I'm just asking a question.